So how's your memory? Do you have a memory like a sieve, or maybe your memory is more like an elephant? Some people have a short memory, and some people have a photographic memory. Let's check it out.
Welcome to another Happy English podcast coming to you from New York City. And here's your English teacher, Michael.
All right, thank you, John, and thanks, everyone. It's Michael here from Happy English, and I help people speak English better. And this is Happy English Podcast, episode 806. How's your memory? The word memory in English is interesting because it has a number of meanings and uses. For example, if you are into computers, you might know that memory is part of the computer hardware. And, by the way, in that case, the word memory is not countable, right? My computer has a lot of memory. But the word memory also means those little pictures in your mind of something that happened in your life. And in that case, the word memory becomes a countable noun. Like, I have some great memories from my high school days. Maybe you sit around with your friends from school and talk about your memories. For today's podcast English lesson, we're going to take the word memory to the next level and talk about 5 idioms and phrases that use the word memory. Like, if you're the kind of person that can easily remember things, then you would probably say you have a good memory. On the other hand, if you're a person like me, for example, that finds it hard to remember things, then you might say that you have a bad memory. But there's a more colorful way to describe both of those situations. If you don't have a good memory, you can say that you have a memory like a sieve. A sieve is what you use in the kitchen to drain the water after boiling pasta or for washing veggies. A lot of what you put in the sieve comes right out. So with that image, when you have a memory like a sieve, it means you have a bad memory or you forget things easily. Like, I'm sorry I forgot your birthday. I have a memory like a sieve. You can't trust Jack to remember anything important. He's got a memory like a sieve. If you can easily remember things, then you have a memory like an elephant. Yeah, an elephant. It seems that elephants are known for their strong memory, like when it comes to recognizing other elements, remembering places they've been, and even recalling specific events or experiences. There have been many stories and studies showing how elephants can remember human faces and locations, sometimes even after years or long distances. My friend Paul has a memory like an elephant. He remembers everything from our school days. And Tommy, well, he never forgets anyone's birthday. He has a memory like an elephant. In a similar way, when you have a photographic memory, it means that you have the ability to remember things in great detail, like a photograph. One of my classmates in college never really studied for exams. She had a photographic memory. Lucky her. I wish I had a photographic memory. I tend to forget things in great detail. Another way to express that idea is to say that someone can do something from memory. When you do something from memory, you can do that task without needing to look at any notes or instructions. I've cooked pasta sauce so many times, I don't need to look at the recipe or check a list of ingredients. I just do it from memory. So having a memory like an elephant, or having a photographic memory, or having a memory like a sieve talks about your brain's ability to remember things. But in some situations, you can train your body to physically remember things, and when you do that, we call it having muscle memory. When you have muscle memory, you have the ability to perform a task or do something automatically because you've done it many times before. It's not about remembering something consciously, it's about the body remembering the action. We often use the term muscle memory when we talk about sports, like when you look at an outstanding athlete, their body knows just what to do to kick or throw a ball. Like, even though I haven't ridden a bike in years, my muscle memory kicked in and I started writing like I never stopped. It's the same with musicians. After years of playing the piano, Billy has muscle memory, so he can play a lot of songs without looking at the sheet music. Keep in mind, the best way to remember English like this, and any other word or phrase in English, is to take that word or phrase, write it in a sentence that's true for you or true in your world, and then memorize your sentences. And check this out. You can get more practice using your English when you join my Podcast Learners Study Group. There, you can make new friends. Join us for live group lessons every week where we practice these podcast lessons together. Plus, you get access to the PDF transcript and audio download for every Happy English podcast in the past and in the future. And on top of that, each episode has exercises where you can practice this English point with speaking and listening checked by me. To learn more, just visit myhappyenglish.com and choose podcast lesson 806. Remember, learning another language is not easy, but it's not impossible, and I'm here to help you on your journey.
This podcast was brought to you by Happy English. Please visit myhappyenglish.com. Show your support for Happy English by leaving us a review. Get English, get happy, Happy English.